up, y'all? It's your girl Daisy Denise, and I'm back with a nail video. In today's video, I'm going to be recreating a cow print nail in the color pink. So the monomer that I'm using is Glitz and Glam, and I also have a nut white that I also made on my own. I use the Mia Secret clear, and I also use the No Lift white, and I just mix that together and make the nut white that I like. So how I put the nail on the plastic hand is I use the crystal gel to put it on there because the KDS glue did not work. So hint hint, you cannot use glue on there. Use like a gel form or something like that to put it on there, cure it under the UV light, and then it should be secure onto the nail. So what I'm finna start doing is the nail, and basically I'm going to be doing it in the bead methods to put it on there. And then yeah, when I'm done with that, I'm going to get back to you guys. Alright guys, I'm starting to go into the monomer and going into the nut white acrylic powder, and I'm just doing bead methods. And as I do this, make sure you guys wipe off the sides at all times and smooth out with the monomer if you need to, so it don't be any clumps. Also, as you can see, I'm brushing upwards, and that's basically to just make sure that it blends in more versus like having humps or like having like this harsh line in your acrylic. So make sure you guys do that in order to not have the harsh lines in there. And you can just do the ball method. You could just do regular ball methods. That's it. The longer the nail, the more product that you have to use, and that is on a regular client. But for me doing it on the plastic hand, you do not have to use as much acrylic. Alright, so now I am on the cuticle area. So in the cuticle area, when you're doing it on the regular client, you have to make sure that it don't get into the cuticle area. So when you do it, you have to like put a ball there and then push up towards the cuticle area. You do not want it to go into the cuticle area, because if you do, it'll cause lifting, and you do not want it to cause lifting, because that means that your client will be back in your chair. So when you do that part on a real client, make sure that you are wiping off the cuticle area as you see in the video. Okay, so as you guys are seeing, I am basically turning the nail, and why I'm turning the nail is to make sure that it is smooth and everything is leveled evenly. You want to make sure everything is leveled evenly, because that just really determines on how it is placed and structured. You want to make sure everything is always leveled evenly. And that's on a real client as well, because you have to find out, like, you have to see the thickness out of it. So now you're gonna let the nail just dry, and before I always put my brush up, I use the Easy Flow brush cleaner. I just dip it in there, make sure there is no acrylic still on the brush, because sometimes it be on the brush, and them brushes cost a lot of money. So make sure you guys clean your brushes off with the Easy Flow. I like how that works. So now we're on to the part where we're gonna start doing the cow print. So I use the D&D gel polish in the number 18. It's a pink color and it's really cute. I also use a dotting tool. To apply the cow prints. I basically use the side that is the thicker side. It gives more of the cow look to me versus the smaller side. And make sure you have your UV light on hand. I use the Mia Secret UV light, and I also use that on my clients. So yeah, basically what I do is go in with some organic like shapes with the dotting tool. So yeah, just going with some organic shapes. You don't want to have it like at a pattern type. You do not want it to be like that. You want to just go with the flow, literally. But you can see how I'm making the organic shapes. If you just like make like a little dot and then just like go off a little bit, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be making that shape. All right, y'all, grab that UV lamp and just cure that for a good 60 seconds. You might want to go for a minute. I go for a minute just to make sure, because when you're doing these cow prints, they will be like a little thick to the point where they aren't like very thin, where you can go in again. So it's like really thick clumps of the gel polish. Don't be scared. And like I said, if you are looking for this exact color, it is the D&D number 18 pink gel polish. Number 18 D&D pink gel polish. So go ahead and cure that, and then you will be set to put that clear top coat on there. All right, so when you put in the clear top coat on there, just make sure that there isn't any harsh like bubbles or anything that's into the clear. I know that there be sometimes where the clear comes out funny or whatever for me, so just make sure it's just all smooth. And yeah, you can put it back under the light when you're done. Then you'll be one more step closer to completing the cow print nails. All right, and there you have it, of the pink cow print nails. If you love this video and you found this video very helpful, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Don't be scared. Hit the subscribe button, like, and also comment, turn on your post notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post a new trendy video on a new nail art that's trending. All right, guys, and see you later. Oh yeah, don't mind my nails right there, y'all.
Goodbye.